it's Anna from Cask and Quill. I'm here to share with you my September TBR list. It's going to be pretty brief because I have a lot going on in September, but I did manage to sneak a few books on there that I probably won't even get around to. But here you go. First up, I'm reading Americanah by Chimamanda and Ngozi Adichie, and I really am excited to read that because I've heard just amazing things about it from so many people. It gets excellent reviews, and I'm really excited to check it out for myself. It's one of my 30 books to read by the time I turn 30, and if you'd like to check out that full list, I'll link my blog post below. Also on my 30 by 30 list is This Side of Paradise by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I'm really looking forward to reading this one as well. It's the novel that he wrote while he was living in St. Paul, Minnesota, actually very close to where I live. His birthday is coming up in September, and that's why I chose this month to read that book. Next up, I'll be reading the last of the short stories from Pottermore by J.K. Rowling. This one is called Short Stories from Hogwarts of Politics, Power, and Pesky Poltergeists. I'm really looking forward to this one because I really enjoyed the last two, and I think it'll be more of the same fun Harry Potter Hogwarts world shenanigans. And I love that. The Shakespeare Book Club on Instagram, which I'm sure you've heard me mention by now, is reading Hamlet this month, and I'm going to join in, obviously, with that. It's been a really long time. I actually think it's since high school since I've read Hamlet, so I'm really looking forward to getting into that one as well. I'm really looking forward to reading all of these. Let's just, as a blanket statement, say that, because I say it after everyone, and it's true, but why would I be reading them otherwise? Next, I'm planning to read The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I've heard a lot of kind of mixed reviews about this one. It's one that people seem to either really like or not like at all. So I'm interested to see what my thoughts are on it. And it just seemed like sort of a good fall read. I don't know. I don't really know all that much about the story, but for some reason, maybe it's just the like black, white, and red book cover. For some reason, I get a fall vibe from it. And so I'm reading it in September, hopefully. This next one keeps being shuffled from month to month because I never seem to get around to reading it, but it's Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. I do really want to read that before Thor Ragnarok comes out. Not for any particular reason, but I just think it would be fun to have that read and have that perspective before going into the movie. I didn't make it to Outlander last month, and so I really would like to get to that this month. I have a ton of stuff to read in October that is kind of Halloween themed, and so there's a lot of stuff that I want to get to this fall that either needs to be read in September or November, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get to them all. This book has a definite fall vibe for me. The show is coming back in just a few days, and I really want to get back into the swing of watching it. But as I said in last month's video, I really would like to read this book before I continue with the series. It is a really long book, and I already have a lot of other stuff on my list, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to get to it, but wishful thinking, I guess. Lastly, I want to finally finish A Storm of Swords. I haven't picked it back up again since earlier this summer, and I really just keep putting it on the back burner, kind of like Norse mythology. I just don't seem to get around to reading it, but now that the season is over, I think I'll be needing a little bit of a Game of Thrones fix. Hopefully I'll get around to reading that then this month. That's everything that I have planned to read this month. Hopefully I can stick to this because a lot of these books are ones that I do desperately want to read this year, and I am running out of months to read them in. So hopefully I get to them. If not, that's okay. But I just really hope to have a better reading month than I did last month. I didn't get a whole lot of progress made, but I have reached my goal of reading 45 books this year, so I at least have that to hang my hat on. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And let me know in the comments below what you're planning to read in September. Have you read any of the books that I've read? And if so, what did you think about them? I'd love to know if you're one of those that really liked The Night Circus or not. That's it for me. We'll talk in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!